Hello pilots, welcome back to Flight Academy Season 8, brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and today is game 16. We have finally reached the halfway point. These pilots are actually starting to now come up against each other again, but they will be flying different missions this time, and this mission for this run of 3 games is Scramble the Transmissions. We have Ben on the left-hand side and Ned on the right. It's First Order versus Scum. It's previous champion versus previous champion, both going for a multiple title. Ben is still desperately seeking his 3rd championship title. Ned is looking for his 2nd after a very impressive run in Season 6. Currently, Ben does have quite a sizable lead going into this matchup, but now that everyone's faced each other, do the tactics change? Does this actually allow them to readjust what they've done previously and get a different result? So it's going to be an interesting one to see. Like I said, these two pilots have faced each other already in an earlier matchup, with that one ending up, if I remember rightly, being in Ben's favour. In fact, that was game 1, and it was a straight death match. And Ben did win that one quite comfortably, but we'll see how it goes this time round. Obviously, Boba Fett is an absolute monster to have to deal with. 10 health, very efficient with Han Solo, and all those re-rolls can do some serious damage to these First Order ships if he gets his hooks into them. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. And looks like Ben is just deliberating what action to take with Kylo. Does he? Yep, he's going for a slightly aggressive boost forward. Obviously, it was only a 2 forward, so nothing too daring, but that boost is going to give him a little bit extra space, especially with where the obstacles are there. So that's going to be interesting to see where he goes. Boba looks like Malarus is going to be Boba's target. Malarus has the ability to be very tricksy with his ability, basically give him unlimited focuses in a round, and he's got that evade as well. But didn't choose to use the ability there, chose to save it, and didn't pan out quite so well when it came to the attack roll. But Han Solo giving Boba the focus, got that target lock already onto Malarus, so definitely going to spend that. That's a good start, and I bet Ben really wishes he took the infinite focus. Gonna have to spend that evade. That is 2 shields down. That is a big solid hit there. The shield's down on Malarus. That's the shield upgrade gone, but does keep him above the half points, although there are no half points scoring in this because it is Scramble. We've got the 3 objectives. Action to capture them like normal, have to be within range 0 to 1 to do that. And with this, is first to 13 points will take the win. Now, Boba's in a really nice position here. Because of Han Solo, he could just take that objective, getting himself potentially 2 points at the end of the round, and then just stress focus in the engagement. Going to take the focus now. I would have potentially taken that objective, forcing Malarus to come in and take it back off you. He obviously has the infinite focuses, so he's got some efficiency there as well. But Kylo Ren is getting himself lined up for Boba. Now, I don't think so far we've seen Boba go down yet, so it will be interesting. Could this be the first time that Boba goes down? He's got 2 ships coming in at him who are going to be attacking very hard. And there is the cap from Kylo taking that objective. Has the Force, so isn't so worried there. And there is the second objective capture there from Ben. So, yeah, bad say we're definitely going to see the Malorus charge being flipped there for those focuses. After last time, burned a little bit there for Ben, so he's definitely not going to make that mistake. It's not quite the right word, but he's definitely going to try and do what he can to avoid that. But Boba does get to shoot first. And that is pretty good there. Oh, does he spend the focus and go full send? No, he doesn't. But that is... Oh, if he'd have spent that focus, that would have been Malorus down there. But Malorus, that's hit crit. And the crit is... Wounded pilots. Oh, a direct hit, and that would have been Malorus out for the count there. Oh, these red dice are cold at the moment. All of the rerolls there. Ooh, that backfired a little bit. 2 shields down on Boba. Ned will still be happy. He's had a really good couple of exchanges. 2 shields for 4 health off of... Oh, that's a big shot there. Oh, 3 more damage onto Boba in deathmatch or chance engagement. That would be half points. That would be a big 4 points, but 2-1 in Ben's favour currently. So he's got to be happy with that. Malorus, though, has taken quite a beating, so could see Malorus disengage here just to try and come back in a more advantageous position. We've still got that mining guild to swing in, and TIE fighters can be tricky. Might not have a lot of red dice, but they've got a lot of green dice, so a lot to take out. But say about Ned being happy with the damage on Malorus, in all honesty, I think that's a good amount of damage on Boba. Possibly the most amount of damage we've seen on Boba. I'd have to go back and review all the footage, but yeah, this is a lot on Boba. It's now easily within range to be taken out if Ben can get this just right. Ooh, I think that bump is actually quite advantageous there for Boba. I'm not sure if he would have actually... Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see it, because they're obviously going to put it down at the end because they know it bumps, but I'm wondering if Boba might have just clipped that obstacle in the middle there. If he'd have actually completed that, it would have been very close. Now, it's a bit of a shame that Malorus is stressed. It would have been really nice to see some K-turn and sloop action to come straight back in on to Boba and really just... Oh no, disengaging from Boba completely. A little bit disappointed. I would have loved to have seen focusing down on Boba. Obviously, you've got to worry about that mining guild tie, but all initiative 5 would have been able to simultaneous fire. And where does... here's the disengage from Malorus using the side to side, so we don't have to mark Boba up again. Works quite nicely because that now looks like you got a potential long-range shot from the mining guild, but that's going to give you 4 evades. Does he take the evade? Depending on how cold he feels the dice are, does he spend the charge to wounded pilot trigger there? I think run the risk, don't spend the charge. But let's see, so Boba is going to range one back at Kylo. Going to have Marauder active here. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, spend it. Guaranteeing a damage through onto Kylo. Oh, that is 3 into Kylo there. So that's shields down. And a hull. Ned is having some good dice rolls here. And obviously a moment ago saying about Marauder being active didn't really make any effect because Boba was triggering because he had 2 ships at range 1. So yeah, Boba a very strong ship in this scenario. Oh, big spending there. Oh, that is the Mining Guild 1 shot off the board. Even with spending that evade, that is huge. I will say, should obviously still draw your damage cards out, even if your ship is 1 shot, because that could get rid of direct hits for you that you don't have to worry about. But that's massive there. Gives just over 9 minutes for Ben to score and look at potentially trying to take Boba out. Currently 6-2 in Ben's favour. 4 on objectives, 2 on ship kills. And he's just taken that 3rd objective. Malaris is just staying out of the way. Probably sensible there. Knowing that Malaris is 4 points, taking him out will bring Ned up to 6. Obviously, Ben has 3 objectives at the moment, so unless Ned can capture one of those, he's going to be scoring 3. So if Malaris were to go down, it would take him to 9-6. But that is, if it's in range, a mighty long shot through an obstacle. That would be 5 green dice. Only the reroll from Marauder. Oh, he is in range. He is taking it. I definitely think, yeah, definitely worth taking that. Probably going to use Han Solo here. Action economy on those 2. On Boba with Han Solo is very good. Is he taking... There we go. So stress focus. Just spend the focus. Got nothing else shooting at you, so this could do it. Oh, having to spend the evade, but Malaris is still up. Big points jump, 8-3 now. Ned really does need to take out one of these ships. And obviously the easier option would be Malaris, but he's also the furthest away. So if he can get into Kylo, no mods, unfortunately, because he's still stressed because the 1 hard is not blue. He's not one of the lucky ships to have that. Firespray does have a really good dial though, but it's not that good. And does Ben just stay there, maybe take a lock, or does he boost in? No, just taking the focus. I think Ben knows it. Right now, it's his game to lose. He's in a very strong position. That's a good attack, though. 2 hits and a crit. And that's a crit going through onto Kylo. Damage sensor array. Oh, advanced optics to put that up, and the force. So that's going to put. Oh, that is 3 more damage onto Boba. Boba could go down here. We could see our first Boba kill. He's 2 away. What position can he get him in? Does Ben just bring Malarus back in for a long-range speculative shot? Where does Kylo go? Oh, we want to see the kill here now. I want to see the Boba kill. I don't think Malarus has quite got range. Where? Oh, I think Malarus does have range there. Oh, we're going to see a target lock, and then we are going to see a spend on that charge. Kylo disengaging. Right option. Take that objective. Again, right option. This way, Ben is guaranteeing that he's got the win because he is going to be scoring 3 points at the end of this, taking him up to 13 points. It now comes down to, will it be a massive kill here? And would Ben be scoring probably the most points you can score in a 25-minute game where his first 13? He could. And that's it. That is it, guys. Couldn't take Boba out, but 13 points to 4 in the end. That's a solid victory for Ben. Only 1 ship kill there, though, which does mean it's 4 points for the table. But getting Boba down to 2 is very impressive. Will anyone actually be able to take Boba out by the end of the season? Will anyone be able to stop Ben? Because he is on a 100% win record at the moment. So pretty much guaranteed to be in those top 2 slots. So will he make it the full way and get his 3rd title? You'll have to keep watching, guys, to find out. But in the meantime, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.